Okay, let me see. I've got that set up and we're good to go. Okay, time to do homework. Oh boy. Let me just turn that off and move the screen here. Now, here's the status of this basically. I do have all of the main areas set up on this, which I was going to stream those, but unfortunately I procrastinated and did a bunch of these in an all-nighter right before my class the other day. So, instead, I've already got that done. And now I can basically get to work on the details. Now, keep in mind, I do not have any experience when it comes to making these games. Or any games for that matter. And this is mainly an experiment to see how well I can implement sprites in a game. So yeah, let me just... For starters, I think the first thing I should do is connect all the areas. So what I'm going to do is delete this, move this over here, and set the starting area to out here. So, let me see. Gonna set player starting position and try this out really quick. Yes, I am sure. Ow, ow! My ears! Okay. First things first, I need to lower the volume on that. If the settings are even possible to lower, I'm gonna go check out BGM test maybe? Okay, yeah, I need to lower the volume to like... You know what I think I might do? I might just lower the overall volume. Like, on the computer. Here's what I'm asking. Does it affect my voice when I change the PC volume? I mean, I would assume not, but you never know. Also, close Discord. So yeah. If I could set the menu music to nothing right now, that'd be great, and I think I might doing that. That's going pretty well. But yeah, like I said, if you can tell me if the audio affects my music here, or not my music, my voice, that'd be great. Like, here, if I move it down to 25%, does my volume sound low? Does my voice sound lower? Like here, can you hear me now? Does it affect my mic volume? Just making sure it doesn't. But, yeah. Alright. Now, in that case, I will put the mic volume to 30%. And yeah, now I can test this without my... That's still kind of loud, but yeah. Basically, I can test this and it works out fine. As you can see, I've already got game sprites for the characters and the enemies, so that's not a problem. What I think I'm going to do, though, is there is a weather effect you can add that makes a sandstorm. So, first I'm going to... I'm wondering if there's a way to trigger it. Like... What I might do is have the sandstorm raging once you get out of the ship. So for now, I'm just going to work on making entrances. Is trying his hand at RPG Maker 2. I mean, RPG Maker is not too hard to work with. I'm not actually making an RPG with this necessarily. I'm just using it as an engine. You know, to like make the game in. And hey, how's it going? I did not expect so many people to join the stream already. That's insane. And now I just need to remember how to do actions. Okay, that's how. Double clicking. Let's see here. Change parameters, change skills. No, it's like what class? Basically it's just portfolio class. And basically for my portfolio I figured, hey, I might as well work on making sprites. So I chose to do something with RPG Maker. And this is the current result of it so far. Basically, the point is to just make a short game out of it as a proof of concept that I can do this kind of shit, in the hopes that I will be able to get involved with programmers in the indie game industry, which I doubt will ever happen, but you never know. So, let's see. Battle processing, shot processing. Oh, transfer player. I think that's what we need. Okay, so we need to check where it makes the player go to, which I want them inside the ship. Uh, I mean, I guess I am. I ate. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have here and apply. Okay. And for the sake of saving all that walking area, I'm just gonna move the spawn point up here temporarily. I don't understand either. I just had a slice of pizza. So set player's starting position, and I'm going to check if this works really quick, and also lower the volume. This is not a place to discuss those things. Like, here's the thing. This is completely a wholesome area. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. We have a problem. That problem being, well, for starters, the thing isn't working, but he's also able to walk on all the tiles, which I could have sworn I checked to not be able to do so. So, let's see. I'm going to go into my tile sets. Okay, here's the problem, and I'm not sure what happened, but apparently I must have forgotten to set the tiles here. And for some reason... Oh, wait, no, hold on. This is terrain. I'm talking about passability. Okay, I have passability set on all the interior tiles. I just didn't set it for the exterior ones. So, I'm going to change that. Now, basically, here's the deal. When you're setting tiles in this, there's 3 states you can put them in. 0 indicates you can walk over it. The X means you cannot. And a star means you can walk over it, but it will appear over the character. So, for all of these tiles, I don't want the character to be able to walk over them. Or maybe I want these ones, maybe, but... Alright. Do that for these. Alright. Now let's... Okay, here's the thing I think I figured out. I set them for the upper layer, but I didn't set them for the lower layer. Okay then. Right. That sounds rather personal to be asking me what I eat. Alright, so let's see here. And it worked. But then I realized that also, I can walk past here. And that's something I don't want the player to be able to do, because then they see that there's nothing over here. Um, here's the basic lore I have for this game. You need to get a golden lunchbox thing. Because it's a collector's edition. And there's none like it in the galaxy, except for in this crashed freighter. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. It's not much, but I never claimed to be a writer. Now, that's kind of the point here. The point of me doing this is to prove I can make game sprites, not that I can write a good story to a game. And yes, every one of these tiles that are in here, I made myself via Photoshop. I know it's hard to believe, but oh, it took me. Here's the thing: as simplistic as it looks, it took me a long time because you have to shade everything. Because if you don't shade stuff correctly, it ends up looking flat. But yeah, basically, you can make your own. You can make your own tile sets. They just need to be a certain ratio, and then you can just put them in the game if they're the right file size. See, like, for the interior areas, it uses a different tile set. And at the moment, I've got 4 different interior areas, but I'm liable to change these a lot or add more. I just wanted a basis to work on, so. Yeah, that was the thing. I've always had a thing for rusty industrial stuff. So I felt like, you know what, that's what I'm going to enjoy working on the most with this. I may as well. Now let's see. All my knowledge as far as game design goes back to one game programming class in high school. Yeah, here's the thing. I actually took a programming class at one point. It wasn't even in a school. It was just like a summer course, and it was completely lost on me. It was hold on one sec. I think I actually still have the book for it. Okay, never mind. I probably don't have the book for it. But it was like this program called Dark Basic, and like the first class I kind of got, and then everything else I completely just lost. I have made 2 redacted games using Visual Basic and using Python, and I've made an interactive website to assist in my D&D games more recently. Visual Basic and using Python. Yeah, I can't program for shit, but after doing all of this stuff, I've learned I can at least work on sprites and do those right. Yeah, here's the thing. The best, well, no. The most programming intensive thing I've ever done is adjusting stuff in Mugen. Because let me tell you, it was like 8 years ago, I messed around with Mugen a lot. Some of the characters in that game that people made were very overpowered. So I'd like go into Mugen, like go into the character files, and try adjusting the stats. Well, no, I swore I had the book they gave me from that class. It has to be around here somewhere, but I don't know. Here's the thing about the program that we use in that class. It probably isn't industry standard at all. So, yeah. Now that I have the tiles working, I need to get to work on the entrances. So, when I'm gonna select this, this was supposed to. Oh, That's why it wasn't activating. I had it set on action button. I need to set to player touch, I believe. Go apply and try this out. And there we go. Also, I have Sandstorm enabled in here for some reason. I should probably turn that off. Okay. I'm also going to change the portrait menu at some point, but that's going to be once I've figured out all of this stuff. So, first let's go into cargo hold, and I'm going to get rid of that. There we go. And here's an effect that I want to try out, is making the interior darker. I have not made any custom music yet, but that's something I actually want to do once I've got everything else in order. And it's not going to be like amazing stuff, just like something dumb and retro feeling for this. Like basically the whole thing for this assignment is I just want to try out as many things as I can. Let's see, so I can copy this, and then I can paste this. And then if I my brother is. My brother actually has a music studio that he makes music in, that he's been fixing up, that he hires out to other people for money. So far both of the things work, so I'm just going to make entrances to every area. So, now that I have these done, I can go to cargo hold. Oh, wait. Create event. And this will be done by player touch. Actually, I'm going to cancel that first. I'm going to go to here. When I'm setting off where these bring the character to, I should make it not on that same tile, because otherwise it's going to instantly transfer them back. So I'm going to make it right here. Okay. Actually, delete. Transfer player to here. Okay. Apply, and okay. Delete this one, just copy, paste. Now I'm going to go into here, create event. Let's see, transfer player. This takes them back outside. Oh, this is important. You can choose player direction that they start on too. So I want the player to be facing down. Okay. Apply. Okay. And now I can start doing it for other areas too, like on this ladder, player touch, transfer player to maintenance, and right here, facing down, done. I know this is probably boring stuff, but it's necessary, so. And then right here, I'm going to set another event. Let's see. Player touch. And transfer the player again. Back up here. Actually, facing up. And apply. So far, so good. Once I get all the main entrances on, then we can focus on other things. Like player touch. Transfer player to crew quarters. Facing down. Okay. Let's go to crew quarters. player touch. Do this. Back to cargo hold. Right here, facing down. Alright. Apply. And then what I'm thinking of with these doors right here is that I'll probably, like, maybe even make them individual rooms. Here's the thing. I do want to implement puzzles and things that can kill the player in the ship. The problem is, I do not know how to make puzzles very well. So it's kind of like gonna play it as I go. So, yeah. Let's see. For this, player touch, transfer player to the bridge, facing up. Okay, apply. And if this, I'll just copy, paste, paste, and paste. Actually, if I recall, the player can walk on these tiles as well, so I'll just do paste on here for good measure. And let's go to the bridge. Player touch. Transfer. Go to crew quarters. Actually, I want them facing the directions, so I'm going to cancel that. Down. Actually, this is already in the bridge, so I'm going to move that to crew quarters. Down. Actually, I keep messing this up. I am not paying attention at all. Alright. Transfer player. This time I'll get it right. And facing left. Wait. Yes, left. Alright. Apply. Okay. And then just copy this. Paste here. Now I am going to check all of them to make sure they all work. So let's do that. Okay, that... Did I forget to put one there? Did I seriously forget to put one there? Or... Oh, okay. I forgot to put it to player touch. Alright. Now I shall try it. This is why I'm systematically trying it, because I don't want to have to go back again if it's like, if I forgot one. So those work. Did I set the ladder so I can't go down it? Like, I can go up this one, and I can go down this one. I might need to change that tile. So I will do that after I check out the rest of these. Alright. Just need to make sure every tile works. This isn't Bethesda, okay? We don't leave in a bunch of glitches. So, I do in fact know that they work. So the only one I need to make sure works is that ladder right there. And in order to do that, I need to change how the tile works. So I'm going to go to database, tile sets, ship interior. Now here's the problem. Wait, oh, no, that's the wrong thing. This is. Yes, make all of these into... What I might do for these ones though is make passage so they can only be entered from. No wait, so they can't be entered from there. Apply. Okay, and let's go. So I'm going to go in here and check that out. Hey, okay. The railings show up over the characters, so that's good. And let's go back up here. It works. It works. That's great. So, I need to make sure OBS is still working. Okay, OBS is still working. I've successfully managed to link all of the main areas together. As I've mentioned before, there will probably be more, and I will probably change these areas up for gameplay purposes and puzzle purposes. So the next thing I want to do is make sure these kill you, and possibly have an animation or something to go with them. For now, I'm going to get these landmines and player touch. Let's look in here. Let's see. Now you can do a lot of things in here, and I have a basic comprehension of what things do what. But there should be something in here for killing the player. Which might be a bit cruel, so I don't know. For gameplay purposes, we may change that later, but am I missing something here? Let's see. Play BGM. You know what? I think there's something for hit points. I'm gonna go for these systematically. Change HP. Okay. Now, for the purposes of this entire party, decrease, allow death, constant. Okay. I'm gonna assume constant is how much HP you lose, so I'm just gonna do 1,000. Okay. Apply. Let's just check this out. I'm gonna make the player starting position here and try this out. Keep in mind, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, it worked! So, that's good, but I think what we need to do is hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. What we need to do is add some effects. So I'm going to do a shake screen. Shake once, 2 seconds. I'm gonna just do the default one and see what happens. So if we go over here and try this out. Oh, okay. That is not what I had in mind. Like I want it to shake immediately. Maybe I need to change the order in which these happen. Like, let's do shake screen first. Okay, apply. I'm gonna just see if it actually does anything. Okay. It does do something. This is what I have in mind. But I want the shaking to happen and then for the character to die. But I'm also gonna add like a flashing effect. So let's go to... Wait, no. That's not where I need to go. Shake screen, flash screen. I'm gonna just do the defaults and see what happens. Apply. Hmm. I need it to happen immediately. So I'm going to go in here. Hey, welcome. Hope this doesn't prove too boring. But it needs to be done, and this is a good way to motivate me to do it. So I'm going to edit. Flash. Options start flash. Okay. Maybe that'll work. Apply. Like, because here's the thing. If the flash happens fast enough, then I won't actually have to make a second animation for it. No, the intention here should not be to give the player a seizure. I actually did. That's what I've been working on for the past, like, week and a half, on and off. Every single sprite in this, I made by myself. That is the one thing I can hold pride of. So it's something. There are other character sprites, but they're mainly, like, robots meant for, like, enemies. But let's see. Oh, I need to get the selection tool. Let's see. I need to edit this. I actually used for the purpose of these sprites, I used Photoshop. I'm not sure why I wasn't able to use Clip Studio exactly, but I think it didn't have the grid that I needed. I don't know. So I don't want to. I want it to flash once, and then it says wait for completion. Maybe if I turn that off and apply, that'll do it. Because I just need it to happen instantly. Hmm. I mean, I'd hope there's a way to, like, make it happen faster. Like, here. Unsert, I want edit. Like, maybe if I set this to 0, maybe? Okay, apply. Okay. Yes, I am sure I want to save. Like, it's just a matter of getting this right. That just makes the flash happen instantly. What I'm thinking is maybe if I have the flash happen before the shaking, then it'll happen. So I'm going to get rid of the shaking and see how quickly it happens. Also, once again, I'm going to edit it to 3 maybe? And give me 1 second and I'll be right back. I need to go get something. Alright, I am back. So now I'm going to apply this and see if it happens more instantaneously. Ooh, that's what I want. Okay, so I've got the flash on. Let's see. Flash screen, edit. So next I want shaking. Okay. And then I want... Is there an option to just make it game over? Let's see. Fade out, play SC. Sorry. Oh, there is. Awesome. Okay, apply and start. Okay, let's see here. You know what? I think I can create the illusion of it exploding if I just add a sound effect. So let's see what they have for their stock sound effects. Play BGM. Alright, actually, no, I don't want beat. How do I stop this? How do I stop this? Okay, there we go. I don't want BGM. I want, like, a sound effect. Play sound effect. Ooh. I just need to look through these and see if they have something. Because here's the thing. Whilst I am very capable of making music for this program, no doubt, at least at some point, making sound effects, especially if I'm just going to be using generic ones, I don't know about that. So I just need to find an explosion. Ooh, that could work. Let's, You know what? I think I'm going to go with that one. Okay. Let me just do something really quick. Okay. Well, do I need to move the explosion above game over, or will it just play anyway? Let's check. And keep in mind, I can customize the game over screen too. And I will inevitably do that. But for now, we just got a basic stock one. Okay, it did not play the sound effect. So, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna turn the game over off and put that afterwards. Apply. Start again. Alright, please work. And that is the effect we want. So next, I'm just going to copy this and paste it over here. Hey man, I know you can do it. Don't quit. You gotta Wait, why am I trying to lecture people on keeping a commitment? I'm horrible with that. But yeah, keep at it. I'm sure it'll turn out great. Granted, I am not someone to root people on because I suck at it, so anyway, you've pretty much set what these things can do without having to animate them. So truly, my laziness is shining through. Now that I know how to get stuff to kill the player, I can do it with the robots too, which I will be adding eventually, but I'm not sure how I want to implement them. Because here's the thing. Drawing all of this stuff is one thing, but when it comes to gameplay balance and making something actually have difficulty without feeling like bullshit, that's what I'm not sure about how I'm going to do. So, first let's work on effects next, because, reasons. Like, here's the thing. If we, set player starting location again, I want to put an event here that starts a sandstorm, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that. The only reason this thing right here is safe for work is because I'm working on it for a class, so Nothing wrong with making stuff as lewd as possible. Um, like here's the thing: I can create an event and make it have a sandstorm. Set weather effects, sandstorm. I'm gonna go for strong. Okay, apply. And see if I go out here, step on this tile. Oh, and here I am being stupid again. I forgot to set it to player touch. Apply. If I do this, then bam, there's a sandstorm. And as you can see, it makes an effect over the character and the land. Though, I think I might not have it this strong, because otherwise it kind of obscures everything. Like, here's what I saw on it, though. There is something that says auto run, and I'm going to try that. Actually, it works. And also, my character can't move. I'm not sure why my character can't move. That is not good. So, new problem. My character, for some reason, cannot move. Is it because of this tile? I'm going to delete it and check it out. Okay, now my character can move. I'm going to try that tile one more time and see if that is the cause of what happened there. So let's see. Auto run. And set weather effects. Sandstorm weak. Okay, apply. And try. Okay. And here's where we reach the problem, because the character can't move. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking because it's an auto run thing, that maybe it's because it... Movement type. A night effect for my game, but I'm not too keen on the RPG Maker's take on a nighttime filter. Well, what you can do with RPG Maker, or at least this version, and this version is admittedly a very old version, is you can go to tint screen, and you can change the lightness and darkness and color tone of the screen. And that's probably something I'm going to use with interiors later. But yeah, I can imagine there you could probably make a better effect, but I don't know. Yeah, I only have experience with using this very old one. I'm using this old one because it was cheap as hell, and I'm a cheapskate, and because it allowed more limitations on me to make the characters look more pixelated, and I figured more limitations is going to be useful. But yeah, here's the problem. When I have this effect on, it stops my player from moving. Maybe if I do parallel process, I'm going to try that. Okay. Yeah, all of the RPG makers were 50% off when I got this one, too. Or actually, probably even cheaper. But yeah, so far, it appears that this is creating the desired effect I want. It just adds a little bit more atmosphere. Makes it look like I put in more effort than I really did. And suddenly I'm realizing a problem now. If I play that out there, as a parallel process, then it also plays indoors as well. So what I might do is, since that turns on automatically, maybe if I go into here. Wait, no, cancel. I'm gonna put right here, player touch. Let's see here. And set this as, wait, no, cancel. Set weather effects, none. Okay, apply. And let's go to just try it. What I might also do is just have the sandstorm play as the character gets out of the ship. Because, like, then maybe, I don't know. I should have set the spawning point further up here. Yeah, it doesn't do it when they get on there. So what I might do is just have the sandstorm play upon exiting the ship. So I'm gonna put it over here then. Let's see here. Player touch. Set weather effects, sandstorm, weak. Apply, okay. Copy, paste. But then there becomes the problem. It's like once the character steps onto these, it'll trigger on. So yeah, I think it's about, create event. I'm gonna do that parallel process again. Sandstorm, okay. Like, here's what I'm wondering though. Why does auto run prohibit the character's movement? Like, here, if we do this, then my character can't move. I think it's meant because, like, your character can't move while the event's happening, maybe? So if I just put it to a parallel process, what I think is, I'm gonna click OK. What I've got to do is link these events together. So I'm gonna disable. Now there was a... And here's where I should have paid more attention when I was watching the guides to these. Change state, maybe? Variable. No, that's not it. Control switches, maybe. Because here's the deal. I know it's theoretically possible to make it that once your character steps on these tiles and goes inside, you can trigger it to turn the process on here off. The problem is I completely forgot how to do that. So I'm going to try to... I guess maybe I'll turn on the weather first. Wait, no, not show picture. Set weather effects. Sandstorm. Weak. Okay. Let's see. Display text settings. Change face set. Show choices. Was it control variables or control switches? Well, let's try both. Okay, yes. Turn off, and the switch should be, um... Okay, I need to think about this here. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm going to go over to here. Name. Ooh, ooh. Okay. I think I've got this figured out. I can make this a switch. I'm going to make it switch 0001. Apply. Okay. And then delete this and just copy paste this over here. So control switches, single, turn off. Okay. Okay. Apply. I'm gonna put the player here and try this out. I may have not done this the right way, but it's a learning experience for all of us. Maybe. Okay. New problem. It's, not working now. I'm not sure why. Is it the conditions? If that's the case, then I fucked up. I need to figure out how to do this. I know I'm remembering something, yeah, because it does that, but it doesn't turn the weather off. That's basically then not what I had in mind. So let's see. I need to figure out how to make this a switch. Item? No. Variable? No. Switch? Okay. Here, I'm gonna just copy this, paste it again. Let's see. Switch. New page? No, that does not. Delete page. Okay, so... Oh boy, I do not want to get stuck here, but I need to figure out how to do the switch. Because I can make it, control switches. Change face set, input number. Input number, maybe? No. Change equipment, change state, damage processing, change actor graphic, change system graphic, battle processing, shop processing, name input processing. Get terrain ID, hide screen, show screen. No? I don't think it's anywhere in here. Okay. I've got to figure this out. Everybody's watching. They're expecting me to be an expert at this. Okay, then. You know what? I'm going to name these for convenience, so I'm going to name this Ship Entrance. And apply. Okay. Maybe that'll help because I'm going to copy this, paste this. Wait, what? Copy, paste. So, control switches off. And the switch. Here's the thing. I need to make, I don't know why, but this reminds me of those memes where it's like Kirby does his taxes. I don't know how this. For starters, it's not Kirby, it's Yoshi. Wait, actually, no, Yoshi's the one doing tax fraud. Never mind. Um, okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I don't know how this relates to that. Huh. I think what I need to do. There has to be a way, I think, to make something a trigger. I remember there was. You know what? I'm going to help. I'm going to contents. I'm going to look at this. Okay. Gonna bring this up so you guys can see it too. Let's see. Overview. Editor. Here's the thing. I vaguely remember this being talked about in a tutorial, and I remember doing it. So, map properties, map editing tools. Actually, this is map properties, though. Areas. This has to be the most boring stream I've ever done, right? Village of Forest. Yeah. Matching map data. Let's do map properties, map editing tools, area creation, database settings. Really? I actually am surprised. I mean, I guess I should be glad. We'll gain some. We'll both gain something from it. Let's see. Actors, classes, skills, troops, elements, states, animations. System 2. Common events. Okay. Common events take effect across the entire game. These are used to gather information about situations. May also be called using battle events, but the usage conditions will be stricter. I should be looking in the events category. Alright. Event setup notes. Autorun parallel process events. Left unchecked, events that are set to autorun or parallel process will repeat endlessly, which we kind of already saw. In addition, events that are set to autorun will, once begun, stop all other processing until its own commands have finished processing. So I think that explains why if I put it on autorun, then my character can't move. But if I put it on parallel process, he can. For these reasons, to end events that begin with these start conditions, some appearance conditions need to be set to prevent the events from occurring. As a general rule of thumb, autorun and parallel events should only occur when a switch is set to this on state. The switch's state should be changed by other events so that the operation of these events can be kept under control. If this is not done, please take note that this can cause the game to stop responding when processing of the events start. If the game stops being responsive during playtest, press the Alt and F4 keys at the same time to stop the playtest. See, that's a very good point. If you guys are here, you can make sure I'm not fucking about. And what you don't know, actually what you can probably guess, is that's half the reason I turned this into a stream, because I figured, if I do it as a stream, I'm less likely to, get lost watching YouTube or some bullshit, Like here I know I'm working on my project. And I can hopefully get it done before, next week. So let's see here. Okay, so I think I need to make something a switch first. Let's see, event content. You found my pendant. Thanks so much. Alright, when the appearance and start conditions of an event are met during gameplay, processing of the event content begins. Event content is shown as a list of chosen registered event commands that are processed for varying in-game results. You found my switch 0001 is on. Okay, but how do I make something a switch? Event commands are orders to change values and other elements with the game as it is played. Change HP, change actor name. Okay, I know all that. 92 map and event commands, as well as 36 battle event commands have been prepared. Any number of event commands can be registered in an event in virtually any order so the possibilities are endless. The editing methods for event content are common to all event types. Okay, so how to read the list. The event content list displays registered event commands and their settings. How to read the... Okay, displays the command registered in the list as well as the content it will process. Just stream every time you need to work. That way we make you work, you lazy bastard. Yeah, that's what I'm figuring as much. Okay, the symbols mean the content of the previous command is continued on this line. This is used when the content of the command covers multiple lines, represents branch handling. Event commands can be registered into the event contents by the following process. Double click a line that contains at. In the event command window, click the button for the event command to add. The window for setting the event command's content will open with the exception of some commands. Complete the required settings and click the OK button. The event command will be added where at this was double clicked. When an entry in the list is right clicked, the entry will be highlighted and a shortcut menu will be displayed. The commands on this menu can be used to operate on the highlighted entry. The shortcut commands are as follows. Insert, enter for the entry to editing, sends the selected entry to the clipboard and removes it from the list. Okay, inserts the entry on the clipboard, selects all the entries on the list for editing. When one entry is selected and shift is held while another entry is clicked, all entries between and including the clicked entry will be selected for editing. However, if branch handling is within the selected entries, only entries that are within the same branch can be specified together. Okay, switches. This is what I need. Switches are a type of data that remember two possible states, on and off. They are used to mark whether a target has been met, such as game progress, actor status, or some other condition. This is what I need. Okay, let me... I'm trying to move this thing on the side. Okay, switches can be specified by clicking the number button on the right side of the settings field to display the switch window. The contents of each part of the window are as follows. Okay, number 1, the block list. Click to select the switches to display in the numbered list. The numbers in the brackets are the range of switches, where the left side of the hyphen denotes the start point and the right side of the end point of the range. Numbered list displays which numbers of groups. When an entry on the list is... switch is selected and the name is highlighted. After selecting the switch, click the OK button or double click the entry to confirm. When entry is right clicked, a shortcut menu will be... Okay, I need to take this into my mind. When an entry on the list is clicked, the switch is selected and the name is highlighted. After selecting the switch, click the OK button or double click. Entry is right clicked. A shortcut menu display the commands. Copy. The name of the selected switch can be edited. The maximum length is 20 characters. And I know how to do this part. Okay. So, right now variables are not something I care for, so I can ignore that for now. Pages and branches. For map events, different conditions and content lists can be set on the same event. These are managed in units of pages. Pages contain the Actually, I know how the pages work too. So, map events. Okay, this is actually what I want. Creating map events. Map events are created in events under map editing notes or modes. The process is as followed. From the map. Wait, I know how to do this part. I was doing this before. Battle processing. Oh, this might actually be RPG related. What I don't know is this tutorial was written by Todd Howard and it's slowly leading up to having him create a Skyrim port on accident. Nah. Here's the thing, if this was written by Todd Howard, there would be tons of missing info. Let's see. You know what? You know, the main problem is I don't know how to make these into a switch. Maybe I should go into a database. Terms, system 2, common events. Okay. Common event number 1, I feel should be... Oh, you know what? I think I just figured this out. Okay. I think my brain just figured this out, like subconsciously. So let's see here. When the player steps on this, I'm going to go to control switches, switch 1, turn on. And I'm going to name this so I remember. Sandstorm toggle. Or no, sandstorm off. Apply, just so I remember it. Okay. Apply. This is the one, right? Okay, I'm gonna copy, paste, and then weather effects settings, sandstorm week. Control switches. Okay, actually, now let's see here. Ooh, okay, I think I'm remembering this. So, the switch for this is going to be switch 2, which is sandstorm on. Now apply, and then what you do is new page. Now in this case, the switch is going to be sandstorm off, and I'm going to go into weather effects, none, which might even be unnecessary, but you know, just to play it safe. Okay, now I'm going to try this. Cross your fingers. Okay, actually, new problem. It's not working. Okay. Let me figure this out. Sandstorm on. Okay, maybe I'm gonna set that off. There's no switch for that. There's a switch for this, though. Okay, apply. Sandstorm is on. It's still on. Think. Let's see here. Control switches. Turn off if sandstorm off is on. Okay, I'm gonna try that and just delete this page. I think I'm getting there. I honestly think I'm getting there. Or not. Well, it's like, here's the thing. I kind of know where I need to go. I just need to iron out the details. So, let's see. This turns on sandstorm off when I step on it. Or when the player steps on it. Now, the default is going to be... Okay, actually, I think I have an idea. So, we're going to go to control switches again. Yeah, progress is being made because I know the basics behind how this works. I just need to figure out what configuration does it. So, let's see. Sandstorm off. Actually, there has to be like, maybe if I edit? Let me look here. Change equipment, change state. That's like a status. So, change items, change party member, change EXP, change parameters, change skills. Ooh, change parameters maybe? No. I'm just gonna look through these and see if there's... Battle processing, shop processing, in processing. Get on set vehicle location. Tint screen, flash screen. Yeah, this is interesting. I feel like I'm so close, but control switches turn off. Oh, wait, No, I don't want to copy the page. I want new page, maybe. Let's see here. So for this, set weather effects, none. The switch for this is sandstorm off. The switch for this is sandstorm on, perhaps? Oh, man. Let's... Okay. Let's recap. would I need to make a second page? And if so, how do I get it to set to the other page? Okay, so I'm going to cancel out of that. This turns Sandstorm off, on. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn off the switches for this. Maybe if I make a second parallel process. So, I'm going to create a... This probably won't work, by the way, but... Okay. And I'm wondering if this will overlap over the other event. So, apply. If Sandstorm off is on, this turns on. I'm going to try this now. It probably won't work, but it's an attempt. Actually, I know it won't. It disabled the other thing, which is strange. Actually, yeah, let's Sandstorm off. Oh wait, the reason why is because this still had a switch. So I'm going to delete page. Switch is off for this. Apply. Okay, trying it now. Sandstorm is on. You know what? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe, and this is a big maybe, I can turn this off if, set weather effects, none. I think I already tried this, though, so apply. Okay. Set weather effects, Sandstorm weak. Okay. Apply. And this effects on player touch. All this for just one little thing. Why is it not working now? Okay, wrong thing. It's probably not working because I forgot something. Yeah, I forgot to turn this into a parallel process. Okay. Still nothing. I screwed up. Oh my god. Let's see. Sandstorm weak, parallel process. Oh, it had a switch too, that's why. Okay, now it should work. Oh my god! It was that simple! It was that fucking simple! I didn't even need to... I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All of this time, I was experimenting with trying to get the triggers working, and all I needed to set it to was, like, weather effect settings none, and it overlaps it. Okay! 1 second. Okay. It worked. So, I just want to make sure it works. One more time. I'm paranoid about this, but it works. I can't believe it works. And you know what the best part is? The moment I, like, freaking go back out here, it turns back on. However, I should not get my hopes up, because it might turn on in other areas. It doesn't. I'm actually shocked. I am actually shocked. Okay, now there is one thing I want to test out. Like, okay, so going into the ship, there is a thing I can do, which is, I can instead set the weather effects settings to, not sandstorm, but, wait, no, wrong thing. Cancel. Yeah, weather effect settings. I can turn on mist. And I'm going to try that and see what it looks like. So fog week. Actually, it's overlapping, so I'm going to turn that off. Apply. Copy. Paste. And let's try this out. I kind of like the effects given by this, but I don't know. Like, let's see here. What I might do first is experiment with using that and a tinge of darkness, which we can do using the tint screen. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for, but at the same time, it looks too misty, which is not what I want necessarily. So, not saturation. What we can do, though, is mess around with the color tones. Well, actually, we can mess around with the color tones, but we can also... Give me 1 second and I'll be back. I need to go do something real quick. Okay, went to get some water and got some of it up my nose somehow. Don't ask. Okay, 1 second. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Sorry about that. Now I am ready to make this game into something incredible. Hopefully. So let's see. Tint screen maybe? Well, let's see. Is there any way to darken the screen? Maybe in tint? Like if we move everything 200%. Oh wait, not saturation. Every color. That actually works. Let's try it. This is going to end in disaster. It's going to be pitch black, but I want to try this really quick. Alright, go up. You know, part of me wishes there was a way to, like, put a flashlight around the character, kind of like what you'd see in, like, Yoshi's Island and some of those games, but I don't think that's possible with this engine, sadly. I wish it were, because that would be an interesting effect to give. So I'm going to edit this. And what I'm going to do is set it to 80%. And we'll just, like, try it from here. Okay. Oh. And what I also need to do is edit time. It should be instantaneous, not 10 seconds. Okay, apply, and go. Let's see. Okay, never mind. Instead of doing the thing, it just got rid of it in 10 seconds. That is not what I wanted. Let's see. Go here. Edit. Actually, do we need to increase the time a lot, or will 10 seconds just make it go on indefinitely? Let's try. Do that. And will it stay? Huh. It actually stays. Oh, never mind. It went away. Okay. This is not something we want. So, I am going to tint screen. Let's edit. Wait for completion. No, do we just need to manually increase the amount of time it's put on for? That kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Let's see, 1,000 seconds. The player's probably going to be in there for longer than that. So, there has to be a way to, like, keep this on indefinitely. Maybe if I put on wait for completion. I'm going to set it to 7 seconds and put it on that. And then apply. And OK. And try it out. Nope, it goes away. I'm going to quickly look this up on Google and see if you can keep it on permanently. Let's see. RPG Maker Tint Permanent. Alright. Let's see here. Is there a way to extend a darkening, not a fade out, of tinting of the screen or until event X turns it off? Tint the screen dark when you transfer to a map outside the game. This is weird because... Okay, you know what? I'm going to try something different. What I'm going to do... Apply that. Okay. Inside the ship, I'm going to make the tinting a parallel process. So create event. I'm just going to put it right here because why not? Let's see. Go to here. Tint screen. And keep it at that. Apply. Okay. And oh wait, wrong thing. Wrong thing again. I guess start game. New problem. The mist also turns off is the problem. Like, why is the mist turning off? Oh, you know why it's not doing anything? I didn't put it on parallel process. And now I'm going to set the weather to mist. Very weak. Apply, okay. Then with this, I'm going to turn the fog off. Apply, okay. And do this. Okay, so far so good, but we'll see if it stays on. Oh, it flickered for a second. Let's see if it does that again. Huh. Okay, it did not. Okay, so I think we successfully made it. Actually, I'm gonna quickly check if the tint stays there when you go outside, because that's gonna be a problem. Did it? Oh, it's hard to see. What I'm gonna do, shut down. I'm going to go in here and adjust the tint to be stronger so we can tell. So, edit. I'm going to turn it down all the way to 50%. Just for this case. Apply. Okay. And if that's the case, I'll just adjust the outside tint. Alright. Does it stay if I go into another area? It does. And actually, this is like almost the type of atmosphere I want. Like, it makes the whole thing just dark as hell. And that's great. So, I'm going to go back outside and check. Okay, it stays dark outside, and that's not what I want. What I might want, though, is, like, here's the thing. If I start this again, it is pretty damn bright for a sandstorm. Isn't it? It's hard to say. I think I like it, yeah. I like it the way it is. So what I'm going to do is go back to out here, adjust the constant out here to have its own tint, which is basically just what it should be. 100%. Okay. Apply. And I'm gonna save that. Go back in. And here, turns very dark. Maybe even might have to light it back up. But once you get out here, it's backlight again. There is a little bit of a delay, but honestly, it's not too big of a deal. Like, I can live with that. Like, there's no way to really alter that delay, it seems. So, what I would like to do when I make the interior tint is to make it maybe a bit dusty. Like, here's the thing. Wait, not there. No, I need to edit. So, in order to do this, I need to control these a bit. What's going to create me a brown? Because here's the thing. I'm not good with my color theory. If I get rid of red, no, I don't want to do that. If I get rid of green, no. I'm going to try lowering the blue a bit. Okay. Apply. Let's try this out. You know what? This is kind of what I want. It flickers when I go on that tile, but I don't know why, but this is kind of what I want, but it's a bit strong. So what I might do is like tone it down just a little bit. So we're going into here, edit. Just increase this to maybe not 60, but 50. And actually, adjust these to 80, put this to 60. Okay, let's try that out and see what effect it gives me. This is kind of better. I just fear it being too saturated. Maybe I'll bump the blue up just a little bit. I want to... I don't want it to be too musty. So I'm going to edit this. 90, put that to 70. Okay, apply. I know it's a lot of fiddling, but I really want this to be right, god damn it. No innuendos intended, trust me. I think this is kind of what I want. It makes it so the mist doesn't really look like dust either, and that's... I guess my only complaint is that I want it to be a bit darker. So what I'm going to do, quickly, is just edit. Turn these down to 80. Okay, apply. Okay. Yes, I want to save. There shouldn't be any natural... Here's the thing. I want it to be dark because it would be pitch black in here. But at the same time, if I make it too dark, it's going to annoy the player. So it's a fine line between gameplay and, atmosphere. Like, see this? This could work. Yeah. I think what I have it on now is a good balance. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any opinions on it at the moment? Do you think I should make it darker or brighter? I feel like I've achieved a good balance. And what I could do as well is maybe for the deeper areas, make it a little bit darker, and for, I don't know, like for the basement here, it could be darker, but for like the higher areas, it could be lighter, maybe. Yeah. So like, here's the deal. Like, first, I'm going to try it without the mist, just as an experiment. I wish I could get the mist to be weaker, but I'm gonna try none for now, and just try see what it looks like. So here we go. Mm, yeah, I think it needs the mist. What I think I might do is keep that down in these areas, and then on the upper floors, forgo it. Like, there's lots of room for variety and experimentation, I feel. Because I can make a parallel process thing for each area that I want to change to. So, edit events, edit mist week. Okay, apply. So, like, here's what I could do. I could copy this, go down to here, and paste. Begin playtest. Actually, no, not. I need to adjust this really quick. And then edit this. Make this 50, 50, 40. Okay, apply. And go to here. Let's see if I go downstairs. It's even darker. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like this. To title. Shut down. Okay. And the good thing with this program is that it auto-saves a lot, so I don't have to worry about my data being, lost. I'm gonna copy this, put it in crew quarters, just because I can. Paste. Actually, I might delete that and just put it in an area that's not going to be affected by anything, because you never know. And then go to the bridge, and here, paste it. But there's light here. So, actually no, I want to edit the tints. Up here, I'm going to increase it to 100, 190. Okay, apply. And then place the person here, set player starting point. Yes, I want to save. Go back in here. And see, this actually looks great, because then it's like, there's some light shining through the windows. And then you go back out here, and it's darker again. So yeah. And keep in mind, as I've stated before, there's probably going to be more areas. There's probably going to be like side rooms you can enter. I just wanted a basis to work off of and modify. So that's why I have like these basic big areas at the moment. So, I've pretty much got weather and effects down. So that's one step marked off the list. The next step is I have no idea because I don't plan ahead for these things. Hmm. It's something. I tried with this little skeleton thing. Um, what I could do now is trying to make NPCs, but I feel like level layout should come first. So here's the thing. We need to figure out the main goal for the character. I should like copy this and move this to the side here. The main goal for the character is to open this box here. This crate contains a limited edition golden lunchbox that he needs because he's a collector. I don't know. I'm not good with story. But yes. So we know the player goal. The question is this. What's to not to stop the player from just walking in the ship, going up here, going to the crew quarters, and getting it? Basically, what I'm trying to say is we need puzzles, and we need keys and something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And the question is, how do you hide it and create difficulty that makes it feel like a game? Because here's the thing, this isn't exactly going to be like a good game. It's basically, at best, a walking simulator slash puzzle game. It is not what I'd call an exemplary example of a great, fantastic, memorable game. But it doesn't need to be. It's mainly meant to be a proof of concept for me using sprites that I've made and making them work. Inside the chest is another chest. Maybe? So, here's the thing, too. Adding difficulty with enemies. Because I have not created any RPG sprites at all with this, despite it being an RPG Maker game. And it isn't intended to be an RPG game. But there will still be enemies. Now, I do not know how I'd be able to make it so that the character or the enemies can shoot. Nor do I think it's even possible. If it is, that'd be great. But, because I feel like we should experiment now with doing that. And then once we get the concept of enemies that can kill you down, then we can start to make levels and areas where you have to avoid them. Or maybe we can find a way how to get the main character to kill him. No, yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, the enemy touches you and you die. But, like, let's see. Because here's the thing. I've seen stuff done with that, done with this program like that before. If you have seen Toilet in Wonderland, which is a great game, by the way, then you can know that can be done. But here, let's I guess we should start experimenting with that now. So, what I'm going to do is set player starting location right here. Create event. No, that's not how I do it, though, I don't think. How do I create an NPC? Let's go to database. Not enemies. I want... What do I want? I want NPCs, so... Actors, I think, is what I want. For starters, yeah, I have this guy named Sector Troop. Apply. Face, I will adjust the face icon later. Not that I need to, but... So for this, set... you know what? Let's set the Rolly guy. Okay. So, let's name this roller droid. But will this be a character? Because I want him to be an NPC. For now, I'm going to click apply. Create event. Is that it? Once again, this is something I did before, but I forgot how to do. Okay, yeah, this is a... Oh, wait, graphic. That's what I needed to do. Okay, those are the default assets. I want... Okay. Apply. Okay, let's quickly check if it moves around or anything. It does not. Okay. Maybe that's not what I was supposed to do. I'm gonna go to the help manual again. Okay, let's see here. Events, maybe? No. One sec. Wait. Alright, sorry about that. Wait, did I turn the mic back on? Okay, I did. Let's see. Database? Actors? There has to be something in here for NPCs. Map. No. Material references. Sprite sheets. No, this is like, this is for... Overview commands. Event command list. It does have the info for pretty much everything, so I don't have to worry about like having to look online, thankfully, which is a huge time consumer. But what I do need to figure out is how to place NPCs. Events. You'd think I would have remembered something as easy as this, but here we are. Project summary, create project, project controls. How... There has to be a thing about it somewhere. Oh my god. Is it in actors? Let's see. It might be. Like, options, parameter curve. No, these are all RPG options, though. Skills, items, troops, elements, states, animations, animations 2, tile sets. Okay, yeah, I'm completely lost. Okay, actually, let's see here. Actors. Characters that the player can control. But that's not what I need. What I need is, NPCs. Like, you can set player starting location. Create event. Let's, set it as an actor. I'll set this one. Alright. Priority, same as characters. Oh! Okay, yes. I do adjust it here. So, okay, I'm gonna put it as this guy. Animation type. Walking in... No, standing animation. But random, apply. Let's check this out if it works. Yes! Yes! He moves! He moves! Okay. Now, what we can do, frequency, movement speed. Now here's the kicker. We can adjust this times 4. Frequency 8. And watch this. Watch this. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god. Yes! It lives! Okay. Oh wait, no, not new game, not new game. Okay. So I've pretty much learned how to do this. Now what I can do, I can also have them say things, but for now, we're just going to be focusing on like programming so we can learn how to do this. So, let's put game over, and then trigger is on player touch. I'm going to move this to slower, apply, and just try this out. Okay. And if I touch him... Okay, good. Now, what I can also do... Movement type. Approach player. Now here's where things start getting scary. Okay, yeah, okay. He will follow me now. Oh. Okay, yes, he will follow me now. Will he get stuck? Okay. Yes, he's almost like a pet, except for the part where he kills you. Oh my god. Okay. Now, here's the question. If I get far enough away from him, will he stop following me? I want to try this out. I'm just going to go to the bottom of the map and then see if he follows me all the way down here. Huh. Okay, so he doesn't... After a certain point, he doesn't seem to follow you. And that actually opens up room for some shenanigans. As a matter of fact, I don't know where he... Oh, okay, here he is. So I'm going to stand still. What the... Come on! Okay, there's a problem. So what I will do for that... You little wonder, you... what I will do is change it to... Yeah, player touch, priority, below characters. Okay? Now he should be able to go onto me and kill me. Let's try this. There's a problem. Like, if you stand still, he doesn't kill you. Like, I'm just gonna try movement speed. faster. Apply. Well, no. Here's the thing. I changed the collision to below characters, so he can now go over you. But if you stand still, it doesn't kill you. I want it to kill you when, like, here. Let's try this. See, like, here's the thing. If I stand still, he's not killing me. Like, when I like move, here's what needs to happen. When I move while he's over me, he basically, that's when he can kill me. But any other time, he doesn't. I'm gonna try above characters, maybe. This is interesting. Oh, well, that shouldn't make a difference, though, you know? Is the box size of his. Like, here's the thing. He just. No matter what, he makes up one tile. Oh. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna try doing damage instead. Like, I did not mean that, okay? I'm gonna try, change HP. Entire party, because why not? Constant is 1000. Allow death. Apply? Okay. Let's try this out. Like, here's the thing. You're basically screwed if he touches you anyway. But I don't want to come to that. I, like, want it to, here's the thing. Actually, I'm going to try same as characters and try it then. No? It's just having fun. As long as I don't walk over him, it doesn't kill me. Man. You'd think right when we had something so easy, we could get it, but then there's a new problem. Like, let's see here. Is there a way to make it... Here, for visibility's sake, I'm gonna make it just this guy. Transparent, no? So the trigger should be... Yeah, I want player touch to be the trigger. But... maybe it's the speed, to be honest. Like, if I do it on twice as fast, maybe? Maybe that'll work? Let's try this out. Well, okay, no. Okay. I think also, like, adjusting the frequency was, like, fucking it up. So I'm going to put that back on 8. And let's try this again. Oh. Okay, actually, that killed me. That killed me. But here's the thing. If I stand still... Yeah. Here's a. If I stand still, he can't. Okay, now he can. Because I need to think here. Can I assume that the player is always just going to run from him? And that the player just won't stand still? Like, I know I should be adding some effects, too. Like, let's see. Flash event? No, let's see. Shake screen, yes. Okay, I'm gonna apply and then see how the shaking works. Okay, it doesn't actually shake. I think that's because I didn't put it up high enough, so what I'm gonna do is, Part of me wonders if it's a possibility to make robots, or the robots, shoot stuff at you. It probably isn't, but RPG Maker, can you make projectiles? Okay, there's actually a tutorial. However, I do not know if this tutorial is for this version. So I'm going to check this tutorial out. Just give me 1 second.
Hey everyone, what's up? It's Amber here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys.
Okay.
Once you set the condition, you want to check the switch box, and make sure you've created a switch called projectile, and select.
Okay. Let me see here. There should be a switch called projectile.
It strikes.
Maybe.
First thing you want to do, box, and make sure.
Let me see here
it
really
strikes
quick.
thunder on them. So, this is a pretty simplistic setup. First thing you want to do is you want to create a projectile. You want to set its trigger to parallel.
Okay. I'm going to try this. For starters, I'm going to like, what's this again? What did he select?
So, this is a pretty simplistic setup. First thing.
Let's see, what versions does this work for? Doesn't say, so.
What you want to do is you want to create a projectile, you want to set its trigger to parallel, and you want to set the condition, you want to check the switch box.
Okay, you know what I might do? I'm going to go to the help box right here, go down to common events. Or actually, no, not common events, overview of commands. I wish it was like a search feature in the help menu, but. Okay, show text, display text settings, change face set, control switches, control variables. There has to be something in here maybe for projectiles. If there is, that opens up a lot of possibilities. Control timer, change items, change party member. Here, I'm going to move this. Transfer player. Maybe there isn't, though. You know? It's hard to say. There may or may not be. I'm going to look at the tutorial once again and
make sure you've created a switch called projectile. You want to set it strikes thunder on them.
okay.
So this is a pretty simplistic setup. First thing you want to do is you want to create a projectile. You want to set its trigger to parallel.
Okay, so, like, I'm trying to think here if this guy's if the version this guy is using, I can use that on this, because sorry about this, but I'm like, there's plugins, but I don't want to use a plugin, and I don't think those are available to the version I'm using. Like, here's the thing. The guy says, like...
Now, because I don't have any actual projectiles, we're going to be using a chicken, because why not? And when the chicken hits the foe, it strikes thunder on them. So, this is a pretty simplistic setup. First thing you want to do is you want to create a projectile. You want to set its trigger to parallel.
Okay.
And you want to set the condition. You want to check the switch box, and make sure you've created a switch called projectile, and select that switch.
Control switches.
Now, over in the
Where did he select this, though? Like, he says create a projectile, but I'm not sure which menu he opened.
So, this is a pretty simplistic setup. First thing you want to do is you want to create a projectile.
Okay. I'm gonna try my best to emulate what this guy's doing. So, first, I'm going to create an event. In this case, this event will be a... For an object, let's just use this... Actually, no, the rock will blend in too well. Let's see. I can only use these tile sets for now, though, so... I guess a rock will have to do, perhaps? Actually, a skull. Okay. Now, first he has this switch, so I'm going to make a new switch called projectile. Apply. Okay. Now, let me see what else he has enabled here. Okay, here's a problem. The menu he's using has different options, probably because he's using a more futuristic version of RPG Maker. And that could be a problem. Like... Let me see what he does.
You want to set its trigger to parallel.
Autonomous movement. I can set movement type to custom. Set custom route.
And you want to set the condition. You want to check the switch box.
Actually, no. Okay. First, yeah, let's, contents wait for... Okay. I'm gonna try emulating what he's doing here with the version I have. It probably won't work, but it's worth a shot. Let's see, 30 frames.
And make sure you've created a switch called projectile, and select that switch.
Okay, so wait for key input. Ugh. Once again, excuse me. Oh my god, it's water, folks. It'll do that to you. I don't know if I should click wait for key. I guess he has time enabled too, so I'm gonna click OK. Wait, not 3 seconds. I said 30. Actually, his says 30 frames, so I can only assume. Yeah.
Now, over in the
control switches, and I want to set this to... switch. Set this to projectile. Okay.
con
Hey, let me... What did he select here?
and select that switch. Now, over in the con,
Damn it, he's moving too fast.
check the switch box and make sure you've created a switch called projectile and select that switch. Now, over...
Okay, so let's see here. Single... Yeah, this may not work because his has range on it. I think in the version he's using, you can use range.
in the contents area, what we're going to be projectile and select that
So,
switch.
sure,
Now,
I'm going
over
to
in
click
the
off.
contents area, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be waiting for 30 frames, and then we're going to turn the switch projectile off. Next thing you want to do is you want to make little tiny entities running around. You want to make sure you name them. At least we're going to create a parallel process. Basically a parallel process.
Okay,
Y and X, the player.
yeah, this is very complex, and he is not using a version that's similar to mine. I do not think that's going to work. Let's see. What I'm going to do instead is look up RPG Maker 2000 free, which probably can't support these, but... Actually, let me see. I think someone did it. Let me check this. This video has 2 likes and 3 dislikes and only 900 views. Ooh. Okay, you know what? You know what? Okay, actually, I'm getting ideas now. I'm getting ideas. I know how to do it with melee attacks. However, that is not what I want to do, necessarily. Like, let me look at these other things really quick. To have an event auto-fire projectiles that can interact with player when touched. Show animation, deplete HP, start battle. I don't even know if this is using, Okay, I'm gonna look at this other person's condition, energy on. Yeah, this may require some extra meddling. So, wait 20 frames, control switches equals off. Okay, I'm gonna follow this tutorial over here step by step. Set up an event with an enemy graphic. Name it enemy 1. This 2-page event will have a blank page with just graphics. Second page will be set to run if switch energy on is on. This is so the enemy isn't walking around shooting fireballs during cutscenes. Turn the switch on at the end of any cutscene and to turn it off at the start of one. Event to run on player touch, and you can set it to hurt the player or initiate battle or whatever. Let's see. Next, set its movement route to custom and then custom movement route to move towards player. I find this works better at pathfinding and actually coming after the player than if it's set to approach. Okay. So, I guess for now I'm going to try something different. For now, I'm going to try an attempt to get melee attacks working. Because here's what I can do. Okay, I'm going to cancel this. Basically, Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do because it's like, hmm. I could make a new page. I might do this. New page. This is on player touch. This will be activated with the action button. And basically, if you press action on him, change HP. I'm going to try this to decrease. Actually, no. Um, change equip. No. Let me see here. There has to be an action for getting rid of him. I'm looking here. Get player location. Actually, okay. Let's make a new switch. Going to go to control switches. Now, when you select him, it will turn on to. Actually, no, cancel. Control. No, not that either. Control switches. Robot die. Apply. Okay. And this turns that switch on. I might need to change this to just robot 1 die. And apply. Okay. Okay. And then, new page. If that is on, robot 1 die. If that is on, he ceases to exist. So for now, I'm going to turn off game over, turn off this, and try this out. Apply, okay, and yes. There we go. By selecting him, oops. Though I should like to illustrate that better, I'm going to slow down his speed because he is moving way too fast. I'm going to put it 2 times slower. I'm going to keep the frequency on. Okay, and play. Now, I put him on 2 times slower, but I must have done that on the wrong page. Let's see. Yeah, movement speed 2 times slower. 2 times slower here. 2 times slower here. Apply. Okay. And he did not want a hug, I assure you. And if I just tap it, he dies. But there's no oomph to that, obviously. And later on, I might go to my sprite sheets and retroactively update them with some explosions. Just like 1 frame or 2 frames. But for now, what I can do is, when he does die, go over to, let's see, not flash screen, there should be an effect. Show animation. Ooh, okay. Here we go. You know what? I could. And I might, just because right now, there are, like... Here, let's just, Deep freeze. No, I want something that's very in the middle. I'm gonna try. Oh god, I think I'm gonna sneeze. One sec. I apologize for that. I'm just gonna do hit A and see what it does. Apply. Now let's try it. It did not play the effect that I wanted it to. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Oh wait, why does it have shake screen? No, okay. Here's... So Robot 1 dies on. Show animation. It should be showing the animation unless it's... I'm gonna do hit B maybe? Or... You know, maybe for starters, I'll try a sound effect first to see if it works. I don't think there are any sneezing fetishists on here. But believe me. This is Twitch, okay? We don't talk about such things. So yeah, let's try a sound effect first and see if that works. Because we know that they've worked before, so if that works, then we'll know that something else could be at play here. Because the video I saw, they'd managed to get, like, exterior effects working. Okay, but why? One sec. No, I wasn't either. Why would you even mention such a thing? That sounds very specific. Well, let's see. Where was sound effects? Okay, here they are. Play sound effect. There, this'll work. I'm gonna apply this and try this. And hopefully it works. Nothing. Okay, yeah? There's the problem. Like, it doesn't play the sound effect, and I'm wondering why. Wait. You know, that's what I'm thinking, that since it turns into nothing, that the sound effect goes off. So wait, so I have this so that... Okay. I actually realized what I fucked up with. That I was putting it on the wrong page. Like, this is the page where it's already dead and out of the game. I want to put it on here where the trigger is the action button. So, let's try that. Play sound effect. Okay, put that on. And let's do the... Where is it? Show animation. I'm going to do sword. Apply. and we're going to try this out. Okay, well, first I need to stop him from overlapping me. So let's do priority, same as characters. Priority, same as characters. Apply, okay. Now let's try it out. Alright. Hold on, was I still walking over him? Did I forget to set it? Nope, I'm unable to now. Here's the thing though, it doesn't play on him. I feel like it plays on me. Let's look at this. Like, yeah, there's the problem. The effect plays on me, and I don't want that to happen. So, let's see if we can change that. Like, here. Maybe go to edit. Wait, no, that's explosion. I want, edit. Okay, here's the problem, yeah. The vent doesn't play on him, so we go to this event, perhaps? And let's try it. Apply, okay, and try this again. Ooh, yes. That did the trick. And I just want to do this one more time. There we go. Don't make me smack you. God damn it. Okay. Let's... So... Is there a way to make it so that he doesn't just die in one hit? Like, what I think I might try is, Now, one thing I could do is make multiple events, and then each one goes to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and then he finally blows up. But that would be complicated. Like, it could be done, but I think what I want to try first, I'm going to copy this guy and put a copy over here. Because I want to see if their event affects them globally. If it does, then that's a bit of a problem. Like, here. Yes, that is a bit of a problem. But they were both close together, so maybe... Here. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, that is a bit of a problem. So, there's a new problem. The event affects both of them. So what I can do to avoid this is instead just make each one its own thing. Like, make multiple events, like Robot 2 dies, Robot 3 dies, Robot 4 dies, Robot 5 dies. But this is assuming I want to have this as an action game. Which I might, but I feel like melee combat is not something I should be trying with this character, and I think I should later on the line see if I can possibly still make projectiles. So in the meantime, for now, I'm going to delete all this because this is more just learning about how to do this. And instead I'm just going to go back to the okay, I need to figure out how many hit points the character has. Because I think insta-dying from a robot is kind of bad. So let's go to database and actors. Now, hit points, he has 337. So I feel like I have not been attacked by a robot. I feel like, let's do, okay. On player touch, he does. We're basically making a template here. On player touch, battle processing. You know, I think I'm getting an idea on how to make projectiles. Like, you know? Well, I'll focus on that later, though. For now, I'm going to do this. If I can. Battle processing. What was I going to select? Oh, I was going to do hit points. Change HP. For damage, I'm thinking maybe 100? No, 100's too mean. I think. Yeah, 100. We can adjust difficulty later. Now it's just more the principle. And allow death, decrease, okay. And each time he attacks you, there is going to be, let's go show animation. This will be happening to the player. The player. Alright. And actually, let's look at effects really quick because I'm curious now what kind of effects we could do. Spears, axe. Like, is there a laser maybe? Ooh, fire breath. Ice breath, poison breath, sleep breath, pollen. Sonic wave. Ooh, okay, that's pretty neat. Um, paralyzed glare. Cure, revive, poison magic. Defense down, absorb. I'm just looking for all these effects, trying to figure something out. Think I'm gonna go with neutral magic 1. Oh man, there's so many things. The skull, but I'm not sure how that would play in any of this, given that my character is not affiliated with any of satanic entities or chaos gods. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna choose something like there was a beam earlier. If I can find that again. I'm sorry, I'm just indecisive over this. I think I'm definitely gonna go with oh, no, not cure. Shout, sweep, body slam, eerie dance, entangle, flash. No. Might just go good old smacking. A sonic wave looks pretty nice. I'm gonna try that out really quick. So yeah, minus 100. And speed, I'm going to do 2 times faster. Let's try this. Apply? Okay. Now let's see how he can kill the player. Well, for starters, he isn't chasing me. Like, he was walking around for a bit. Let's change that. Approach player. Yeah, for starters, these need to go. Okay, now it's approach player. Okay. That's for the sequel when he finds out his dad is Death's old roommate. There will be no sequel to this game. If I have anything to say about it. I feel like that's good enough, you know? It gives the player room to escape, perhaps? Also, it wasn't using the effect I wanted either. I'm going to delete that. Also, effect. Actually, I'm just going to look at the effect right now. Apply. Okay. It's not going to make any noise right now, but that does not matter. Okay, it makes a noise of that. I feel the laser's too big, you know? You know, that could be something the character uses, though. But, I don't know. I think the laser's too big. I feel like it should be a ranged object. Which I'm still deciding on how I'll be able to do, but... Alright, so for now... Player touch... I feel... Player touch, Get player location. Well, actually, I'm just going to edit the animation, I feel. So that's Sonic Wave, Pollen, Sleep Breath, Poison Breath. I might just go with a physical effect. Actually, if there's electricity, I'm going to use that. Which I think there was. Thunder Magic. All of these are so over the top. Thunder Magic B, maybe? I'm going to try this one. Okay, because maybe they could shock the player, you know? So let's try this out. Ooh, okay, that... I like that. Here's the thing. The problem is... The problem with this is it's insta-killing the player. Despite the fact that I had change HP entire party to minus 100. Now, the main character should have, at least when I checked, no problem. See you soon. If anything, I'm thinking maybe it's about time I wrapped this up. I've been streaming for around 3-ish hours, and I think I'm going to call it for tonight. What I think this will do is it'll give me time to look up and see if making a projectile in this game is possible. Because then, if I can get the menial details like that out of the way, then I feel like next stream we can focus on level design and setting all the characters in place. So yeah, thanks for coming to the stream, guys, and I think, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Later.